Hi, my name is Adam Kunzmiller, and I'm here with BGG TV. We're at Gen Con 2014, and I'm joined by Matt Riddle and Ben Pinchback with Griffin Games. We're here to talk about Eggs and Empires. So, what is Eggs and Empires?
All right, Eggs and Empires is a quick, easy to teach card game. Plays about 20 to 30 minutes, plays 2 to 6 players, and it plays well 2 to 6 because it's simultaneous action.
Okay.
It's a simultaneous kind of blind bidding game. So what the game is you're adventurers from different empires, and you have 10 heroes at your disposal, 10 adventurers. They're going to go up Ridback Mountain, and they're going to be competing with the other adventurers for the valuable dragon eggs of Ridback Mountain.
Okay.
So these dragon eggs you capture have different point values, but the dragons on Ridback Mountain have caught on to what's happening, so they started mixing in exploding eggs to the mix. So the point
Those
of
dragon
the game,
engineers, you gotta watch out for that.
They're a tricky bunch.
Yeah.
So you send your guys and girls up, and you try to get the good eggs and avoid the exploding ones, and Matt's going to tell you how you do that.
Right. So as Ben said, it is simultaneous action. So what's going to happen is on a turn, for example, in this setup, for like a 5-player game, you'd put 3 eggs out. So all 5 players are going to have a hand. Everyone's got the same 10 cards, which I'll explain in a second. You're going to have a hand of 3, so that you shuffle, draw 3.
Okay, so you have 3 cards?
Yeah, so you have 3 cards. You're going to pick one. Everyone's going to pick a card when everyone's ready. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, reveal the cards, resolve, and just determine who actually collected the dragon eggs. In general, the highest card play is going to select first. But of course, that wouldn't be as fun as if all the cards had a cool power and make things happen. So let me go through the cards now. You're going to do that 9 times. You're going to play all of your cards once, except for your very last card, which you're going to leave in front of you.
Okay.
You do that 9 times per round, 3 rounds, most points wins. So, the way the cards works is, for example, 10 is the hero. He's the hero. He's a 10. He's the best card because he's the highest. 9 is the Dark Priestess. If more than one Dark Priestess is played, they all cancel out.
Okay.
So none of them will collect eggs. 8 is the Blacksmith. He's a bit of a risk because if you play him and he doesn't collect an egg, he goes in your scoring pile and you lose 4 VP at the end of the round. So he's minus VP if he doesn't manage to collect an egg while he's up on the mountain.
He's super annoyed that you wasted his time
Exactly.
going up the mountain to get nothing.
Right. He is too busy making swords and really needed to get back there. So the Mage is, he's got a cool power. He never collects the negative face-up red cards, the exploding eggs. He will not take them. So the way the resolving works is you're going to go in order based on high to low.
Take.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when it's your turn, you must take an egg if able. The Mage, if the only thing left is the exploding eggs,
he just passes.
Yep, just passes and it goes to the next
goes down to the next
line.
player.
Yep.
Exactly. So the Priest is if you did collect an egg during your turn, you put it in your scoring pile, you look at your scoring pile, and any egg you want, you can discard out of the game.
Including the one you just took.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if it's negative.
So that's how the Priest works. So the Merchant is kind of like opposite of the Blacksmith. If he did not collect an egg, then that's good, and he goes in your scoring pile, and at the end of the round, he's worth 6 VP. So you want to get him out there when he's not going to take an egg, hopefully. So it's kind of a bit of a balance there on when, but if it's he can always end up getting hosed, of course.
Sure.
So the Courier, if the Courier collects an egg during a round, he can immediately give it to any other player.
If he wants.
If he wants.
Right.
Nice.
So generally, of course, you're not probably going to give away the good eggs.
Right.
Pretty
But
fun to
it's
try
a
to
low
capture
number,
a high
so
bad egg with him.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get the first choice.
Exactly. So the Shepherd's fun. He beats the Blacksmith. So if on the same turn, someone plays a Shepherd and a Blacksmith, the Shepherd will choose an egg prior to the Blacksmith. That's his power, 3 beats 8. He's still a 3 otherwise. If there's 10, 9, 7, 6, he's after those. But when it would have been 8's turn, the 3 jumps ahead.
And then 3 would jump ahead of 8,
right.
And then 8 would still go, just after 3 is jumped ahead
It'll
of
be
him.
10, 9, 3, 8, 7.
Right.
Exactly. So then the Scout, what the Scout does is at the end of the round, after all of the eggs have been selected, you're going to lay the next round out. The Scout gets to peek at the top card. And only they're going to know what it is. It's going to go face down in the middle. That card is now in play the next round.
Okay.
And like all the other cards, it must be selected on your turn. You have a choice. You can take a face up
And
or
only
a
the
face
Scout
down.
knows what it is.
Only the Scout knows what it is, exactly.
Interesting, I like it.
Yes.
The Bard, he stinks. He's the Bard.
So as you play these cards, do they stay face up? Can you see what other people have played?
Yeah, your discard pile is face up in front of you.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to technically see the top card that was played by each person.
Gotcha.
And as you know, everyone has the same 10 cards.
Right.
So when you shuffle and draw 3, you get a mulligan. So if you don't like the 3, draw it first. You can draw 3 more, shuffle back in. But yeah, as you work through your cards, you're going to play 9 of the 10. So a lot of it is, of course, deciding, am I going to use my 10 now, my 9 now? And of course, the 9's a risk because if someone else plays it too, then neither of you getting anything.
Right.
So
When do I sneak my 5 out? When he's not going to collect a card to get that 6
Correct.
points.
And so the game ends when you've played the 9 cards, total up the egg total, and
yep.
that's
So
it?
there's two actually
Two
scoring.
ways to score it.
Okay.
You can play a predetermined amount of rounds and keep track of score, and then highest score wins after a certain amount of rounds.
Sure.
There's another way we call con and pub scoring that I actually prefer, where there's chits, and if you win the round, you get a chit.
Mm-hmm.
And then first person to, in a 6-player game, first person to 2 chits would win, and in like
Sure.
a 4-player game, first person to 3 chits would win.
Right, right.
And I like that a little better because it's a little more level playing field. If someone has a tremendously
forgiving
huge
too,
round,
right.
yes,
Right.
it is more forgiving. So
Yes.
that's the 2 ways to score it, and we really like the pub scoring.
Yeah, we do for the pub scoring.
Cool. And-
Otherwise, usually the base game's 3 rounds,
Yeah.
which of course keeps it in a shorter time frame.
Right.
The pub scoring can go a little bit longer, but it's fun because
Right.
there's also sort of the feel where if he's got 2 chips in a 4-player game, well, he's going to get every single courier, and he's going to
Right,
get, you know,
right. Yeah.
so you're going to start hammering that
Yeah.
guy to try to kind of get him
Yeah.
to not win around because you want to have the game to keep going, of course.
And any idea yet when this would be available?
Yeah, beginning of October.
We hope.
Yeah, that's based. Griffin's
Current plan.
You know, they're pretty good about their schedules usually, so it's in production. It's almost done. Fingers crossed, and then they'll get on the boat and hopefully hear about the first week of October.
All right, great. That was Eggs and Empires.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah.